Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming from NetJets, Mindy Drummond, CHRO.
Hi, Ariana. Good to see you. Thank you.
We are so excited to have you. This is your first, is this your first Success Connect?
It is. I'm extremely excited to be here today and so honored to be asked to be on stage with both of you.
I'm so happy. So tell us, Mindy, a little bit about NetJets. A lot of people are really familiar, such a cool company, but tell us a little bit about it.
Sure, it's an amazing organization. We actually are the global leader in private aviation, and what that means is we have a shared ownership model where it's a fractional ownership of an aircraft. So it's business aviation, private aviation, in a very on-demand schedule.
Yes. So you're doing that typically for probably business leaders,
Absolutely.
people who have to be here. And so you've got some high maintenance. I don't mean that in a negative way, but just, high touch.
It's a very high touch business.
It's a high touch
very
business.
Incredibly relationship focused. It's about high touch, not only with our employees, but also with our owners, which is what we call our customers.
So, okay, your owners are your customers.
That's
They have
correct.
a fractional ownership.
That's right.
And it's a Berkshire Hathaway.
It is a Berkshire Hathaway company.
That's very cool.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Very
So,
cool.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit, because it is such a high, like you said, a high touch company with an incredible brand. I mean, I would think for you, it's so critical because your employees are the ones who represent that brand.
Absolutely.
Every single day. So tell us a little bit about the journey that you're on to drive.
Sure. So over the course of the last 2 years, we've really been very focused on the team member experience, and I'm very excited that this is the theme of Success Connect, because we've actually lived this every single day for the last 2 to 3 years. And so that focus is really aligning our team members to the experience that our owners would also receive. So high touch with one another, collaborative, making sure that we actually have a 2020 flight plan that we follow every single day, and we have aligned, that's our strategy and our vision for our future. And our mission is actually to enhance the life of each owner, one exceptional experience at a time. So as we think about our mission, we also apply that to our employees. So we've been very focused ensuring that they know how they connect to the flight plan, how they know that they have complete ownership of that flight plan in each of the areas within it. So as we actually survey our employees, they will tell you they know exactly where they are within the flight plan and how they impact it.
That's amazing.
Yes,
so
it's
you're
really great.
you're kind of on this journey already.
We are.
So one of the things that struck me in getting to know you is the relationship that you have with AJ, who's the CEO of the company.
That's
and the chemistry and how you all work together, I feel like really makes a big difference.
Right.
Talk a little bit about that.
Sure, he's an amazing leader. I have some team members here in the audience who I think would absolutely agree. We have just a great business partnership in terms of really understanding the needs of the business. There's a lot of support for HR. There's a lot of support for just ensuring that those team members are so engaged that they are enabling the flight plan.
Yes.
And really, again, delivering on our mission for our owners. So we work together very closely, and it is very much a thought partnership, very much of support to ensure that we are making sure our team members have what they need to succeed.
I think what is great in all my conversations with you, Mindy, is the understanding that your team members, the employees,
Yes.
are actually the brand ambassadors.
Absolutely.
And that's something relatively new, that we can no longer separate outside marketing from what's happening within the company. You can't have beautiful billboards about your values when you're not treating your employees well. And that's kind of a relatively new realization that marketing is now inside out.
Yes.
And how you treat your employees becomes your card in the world for recruitment, for your brand value, and for your customers. And that is from the management all the way to the call centers. We have a product for the call centers that simply every few calls gives them a call that they expect to be another perhaps nasty customer call, but instead it's a Thrive call. Takes under a minute to remind them to breathe consciously, to stretch, or to remember 3 things they're grateful for. And that's really what is so exciting about all these products, that it takes less than a minute to reduce stress.
Yes.
So we don't have to think of it as a big interruption of the day.
Yes.
Neuroscience tells us that in less than 60 seconds, you can reduce the stress in your body, the cortisol, all that stuff that floods our body and becomes disease or becomes high blood pressure or any of the things that we want to avoid.
Yes, I think you make a great point, Ariana, about the brand ambassador. And I'm curious, for those of you in the audience and for, you, Mindy, and the CHROs that you interact with, and you as well, Ariana, kind of that separation. I feel like that is blending together, right? Our CHROs, from my own experience, whether it's at SAP or whether it's, on a board that I serve on, the CHROs are at the table completely integrated into the business in a way that is very different, I think, from 5 years ago.
I absolutely agree. And what we really look at is a full team partnership. We work very well cross-functionally. We really make sure that we are showing and enabling our leaders on how to be effective leaders with all employees. There's a very small support group within HR, so you need to develop your leaders so that they can reach the masses. So it has been a very different change. I think over the last 5 years, I've been fortunate enough to see that evolution from various roles, and it's very exciting. And there's a different appreciation, I believe, for HR these days. And we sometimes say, we're really business partners first. Right? So that's really, we understand the business, we understand the needs of the business, and we're partnering with our leaders to ensure they have what they need for their employees to be successful as well.
Well, you are the guardians of the human capital.
That's exactly right.
I love that. Say that again.
Guardians of the human capital.
I love that. I do like that. You have so many great phrases.
Everyone gets new titles now. There we go. That's it. That's great.
I love it. Go ahead.
But I think the reason I use that term is when you recognize that human capital is at the center of everything, protecting it, nourishing it, refueling it is key.
Absolutely.
And it goes from being a nice add-on to being absolutely central to the business. And I think really the question now is how to integrate all this amazing science that we have and do it in a way that brings also together storytelling and the predictive nature of machine learning to actually create something that hasn't existed before. To support that journey every step of the way. Whether somebody is getting a promotion and that's stressful for them and needs some management tools, or having a new baby and needs to start planning for that and have some support when the baby is born. We know that now in the company.
Exactly.
And we can feed the right information, compelling content, stories, science, and micro steps.
Absolutely.
So Mindy, you made a big decision with moving to SAP, and we're really grateful for that. What is it that you want from us? You've got everybody in our product organization in our company here. What do you want the most from us from a technology and partnership perspective?
Sure, and we've, number one, this partnership has been incredible from the RFP process to the selection, and we're very grateful for that. But I think along the way, part of our flight plan is that we continue to simplify our business. What we do is very complex, logistically, on demand, ever-changing. So how we can help and support our employees by simplifying their experience so they can focus on our mission to enhance the life of each owner one exceptional experience at a time. We need to start with their experience first and delivering one for them. And I think this partnership, I believe definitely this partnership is going to get us there.
Absolutely. And we're really excited about the health and wellness and the Thrive partnership that we have, and really looking at how we can take these micro innovations, and you call them micro steps, and put them to work. So we're really excited for you all. We really are excited to get the feedback on the product from everybody in the audience, because this is our focus group, right? We got a big focus group, but this is our focus group. So we're really excited, and Mindy, we're really excited to have you and NetJets really lead the way, because you really are forging. I love the flight plan. I love what you're doing, on your own journey, and I think we can really leapfrog in this area. That next year when we're back here talking, we are talking about what we've done, what we've learned, all the untapped pieces of information in the enterprise that we've already put to work. And we really want the feedback. I mean, the reason Ariana and I wanted to come back together and have you with us as well on stage, Mindy, is to really make sure it's clear that we're not just talking about this, right? We're doing
it.
And we actually have solutions today. And we want to make sure that we're focusing, and our strategy and our product roadmap is going exactly where you all need it to go, right? Because we're excited about that.
And to keep improving it, that's
Yes.
the key. And to keep identifying new stressors. For example, over the last year, we have all gotten clear that our relationship with technology is a huge additional stress point in our lives.
Yes.
And so we are offering a whole suite of micro steps to manage that. We have a total of 650 micro steps, but I'm only going to give you one, unless you want to stay with me all night. And so the most important micro step is to actually pick a time at the end of the day when you turn off all your phones, iPads, laptops, and gently escort them out of your bedroom. Sleeping with your phone is dangerous, and it's particularly dangerous for teenagers. So we need to teach our children phone hygiene. You know, mental health problems among teenagers are escalating, and when you're an employee, you're also a family man or woman.
Yes.
And you bring whatever problems you have at home, you bring them to work. So we want to help the whole family.
Yes.
And we see mental health problems escalating at work, we see them escalating at home, and there are simple solutions. That's why I loved what you said at the beginning, Jen, about going upstream. We want to go to the point where the stress triggers occur before they become symptoms. Of course, once depression and anxiety are there, we need to address them. We need to eliminate the stigma. We need mental health allies at work. But why not go upstream and identify the triggers, like sleep deprivation, like sleeping with your phone and going to your phone if you wake up at night and you can't fall back to sleep immediately to check your emails. Come on, I know you've done it. I've done it. It's like it's addictive. That's why if it's far away, you're much less likely to go down to the kitchen or somewhere far away to pick it up. So that's why these are all science-based, simple, common sense micro steps that are not very complicated, to your point of simplifying, and yet can have amazing results.
Yes. That will be the leading indicators of business success.
Yes.
Going
Are you
forward.
sleeping with your phone? That's not a good sign. There are going to be consequences. And it also ties into company values. I mean, at Thrive, one of our company values is relentlessly prioritize and get comfortable with incompletions. Because I bet everybody here reaches the end of the day and you feel, oh my God, I have so much stuff I didn't get done.
Yes.
And if you don't have that feeling, I suggest you change jobs because your job isn't interesting enough. So we all have that feeling of being overwhelmed and wondering, you know, how are we going to end the day? Well, you just declare an end to the day because you've taken care of the priorities, and then you wake up the next day refreshed. There is no end to the day. It's an arbitrary end that we have to declare, and that's why, because I believe in rituals, my ritual point of ending the day is taking my phone outside my bedroom. Thrive has even produced a product. It's a charging station that looks like a little bed, and it has a little blankie, and you put your phones under the blankie, and literally I do that every night. I tuck my phone in, I say good night. I encourage all my friends who have children to teach them to put their phones in the phone bed. It can take 10 phones and iPads. You can buy it on Amazon. It comes in mahogany and light wood.
Well, this has been fun and completely off script, but this is what makes it fun. So I just want to thank, first and foremost, I want to thank our customers, and those who aren't customers, I want to thank you as well for being here. I know it's an incredible investment of time, travel, in an already busy, busy world. It means the world to us, and we're very grateful and humbled by your partnership. So thank you very much. And I'd like to also, Mindy, thank you and just tell you how excited we are to work with you, your brand, and AJ and the whole company. And we look forward to making wellness be a pinnacle of success to your productivity and your business results. And what can I say? What can I
say something together, which is, please write about your human revolution moment. Please use the hashtag human revolution.
I love it.
We will amplify it, we'll post it on Thrive Global, we'll tweet it, Instagram it, Facebook it, everything.
Everything.
But not after we've gone to sleep.
Yes, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much.
Thank you.